좀 신선하게 원옥도 홍대 춤춰주고 같이 I know your friends 에 불러올래 어두많은데 it's
Hey everybody, here is Heathen Queen again. We had this interesting character that hit Kendra Jingy's show last night. And I was like, no, she didn't get on here thinking we were going to fall for whatever she had going on, right? We saw through the costume. I was just amused. I was literally amused that she was almost pulling it off. But Kendra wasn't going, right? Kendra wasn't going. And I was like, this is exactly what people do when they get up on these doggone shows. They have a worldview or they think a certain way, and they expect the rest of us to think the same way that they do. Like, we're going to accept the bullshit that they come out of their mouth, right? This young lady said, this is my truth. And everybody looked at her like she was crazy. So we finna follow suit. We finna listen to her. We finna listen to her story and say, why she get up there and cook her own damn self?
What's your name, baby?
It's Simone. I was feeling C Money though. I was like, hey, I might have to change my name.
Wait, who?
I thought you were like C Money. Were you like C Money is next? Were you talking about my name? Because I was like, oh, she's calling me C Money. I was like, I like that though.
All right, don't have your hair cut off, love. Don't have your. I was, girl. I be getting everybody's name wrong. Forgive me. I apologize. There we go. So Simone, where are you calling us from, baby?
Cali.
Cali, how old are you?
44, but I identify with 34.
Oh, you identify with 40. She's 44, but her trans age is 34.
Yeah.
Okay. What part of Cali do you live?
Right now I'm in Gardena.
Okay, got you. You have any kids, Simone?
No, not at the time.
Have you ever been married?
No.
No. And what's your zodiac sign?
Gemini.
Gemini. And
see, I'm always wondering. I already done told y'all early off. There's some issues when a woman who is with all of her life, normal, everyday, outside looking woman, goes all the way up to a certain age and she ain't got no kids or no husband. There's always something going on we don't know. But soon enough, as soon as you talk to them long enough, you figure out something else is going on. And she ain't no different. We just got to let her talk.
And what do you do for a living?
I do hair, I work on computers, and I do technical support.
Okay. You work on computers too?
Yeah.
Technical support. All right. So we got Simone, California, 44, Gemini, no kids, never married, works on hair, works on computers, and does technical support. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
A powerful, knowledgeable, sexy man.
Powerful, knowledgeable, sexy man. What are your deal breakers?
Hard drugs, abusive, and not willing to meet the minds with me as a female, because you'll have like men, they'll just like want a female but not to like meet the mind with. So I would like to meet the mind with the guy that I'm being sexually active with.
Okay.
Now I don't understand what that means, but I'm assuming she means y'all want to have like commonality, or y'all want to get along on a certain level, or have the same things as each other. But maybe she should have said that, right?
Okay. So you mean like he want a man that you can have intellectual conversations with, maybe?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Simone, should he look a certain way?
Hygienic.
What? He should
Hygienic and not like disgusting. That's all I ask. That he like, clean, well presented, like not like got anything that looks sloppy and disgusting.
Okay, so he should look hygienic.
Clean. Is that worse? I feel like that. I'm trying to give you a good word. I was like, that's kind of, or like,
No, he shouldn't look clean. That's not what you mean. He should be clean. Like he should be washing his ass. Like you should be washing your ass, right? That's what she really means. Get your ass in the shower, motherfucker.
Okay, put together, well groomed.
Well groomed. There we go. Well groomed is something we're used to.
Don't pull it out. Yeah. You said what?
We're gonna okay.
We're gonna have to pull them braids together before we start talking about hygienic shit, really. Cause I don't know how often motherfuckers wash braids. I wash my braids like every 3 days or whatever, every 4 days, whatever. But I don't know about yours, because yours look brown and dusty. I don't know. So let's get off this hygiene thing.
Simone, should he make a certain amount of money?
Yeah, enough to live on. Like it shouldn't be below the poverty line.
What is the poverty line?
I think below the poverty line, like what is that? Like, is that 30,000 a year? Any 30,000 below the poverty line?
Okay, so he can make 50K. You'll be fine.
That depends on some like other things, but yeah, that's. Okay. I mean, he not like knocked off because of that. Like it's not an automatic no because of that.
Okay, but just not poverty.
Right, not like right. You can't qualify for food stamps.
See, we don't even need to go into this kind of crap. We really don't need to go into this kind of stuff. He can't qualify for food stamp, right? Do you qualify for food stamp? But who has these kind of discussions? Regular grown individuals don't have these kind of discussions. But yet and still, we in here, we going down this rabbit hole with this sweet individual. Beautiful personality, but you're acting kind of ignorant.
That part. Okay, so just as long as you don't qualify,
you both be getting food stamps. I'm just kidding. I'm just a jokey joke, but yeah.
Okay, so as a joke, she does not get food stamps. No, she. Okay, we get it. You just can't qualify.
No food stamps in the house. We don't keep food stamps in the house. Yeah.
No food stamps. That's not an option. Okay. Now, let's continue. Let's do the Kendra Cam. I'm forgetting my questions, child.
Body not bad. That goofiness is kind of off-putting, but let's keep going.
Okay. It's still light in California. I'm missing my California sun. Okay, girl. We see you, mama. So Simone, when was your last relationship, babe?
During COVID. No. Will I give him relationship? 2 years ago.
You had to decide if he was a relationship person.
Yeah, because it was short. It was pretty quick.
How quick was
it? It's over.
How long was it?
I would say about 4 months.
Okay. But why did it end?
I just saw things that I didn't want to tolerate, and I didn't see any chance of carrying on after that.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. All right. 3. Oh, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Oh no, I don't want to answer that.
Okay.
I'm a lady.
Okay. Three flaws you have to work on.
Consistency, punctuality, and I had it too. Why did I let it go? because that's the one I probably need to work on the most. Um, okay, listening.
Listening. Okay. And why would a man be lucky to be with you?
Cause I've collected all kind of like skills and assets and just things to be utilized by my man. Like, cause who else would I do it for? Like,
See, we gotta stop right here. This is so out over the top. Her personality, it's a beautiful personality. I get it. If you're 24 years old, if you're 14, this is a beautiful personality. But you ain't 14. You ain't 24. You ain't 34. And you are 44. So this ain't cute at that age. She's unserious for a relationship. I don't know how anybody would take her seriously. She does have a beautiful personality, don't get me wrong, but this is exactly why the men say we don't need to be married because we have goofy, unserious women like this. Now, first off, we have to think she's not concerned about money because ain't no way no 44-year-old is goofy like this and she really make serious moolah, right? Second of all, she's saying I act like I'm 34, but I'm really 44. How many 44-year-old men plus are finna go over there and talk to this individual person? I don't know. Maybe some of you guys do believe in this goofy shit. I don't know what you guys want, but from my understanding is you want somebody who's serious. Two, she don't have no kids. That's a plus. She ain't got no kids. But see, I already done told y'all about women this age. Women who look reasonably attractive, who are over the age of childbearing, who are past childbearing years, who have never gotten married, who have never been in long-term serious relationships. There's other issues going on. And maybe she was smart enough not to get pregnant, which she was. Ain't nobody mad at her. She was smart enough not to get pregnant. But she cannot hide this worldview that she has, that she is anything other than what she is. She says, I'm 44, but I want to be involved with a 34-year-old. I don't know how that works. I don't know how you get that 34-year-old man over there with you.
it got to be my man. Like, he get all my skills, he get all my talents, he get like all of that.
So what's some of the skills and talents that this man is going to receive?
Well, I'm a professional massage therapist. Yeah, I study good eating habits. I'm always studying food, ways to just naturally holistic ways to heal. So like that, like laughter, I can make them laugh, all that. You know what I'm saying? I have some pole dancing skills. I could keep him entertained. I could be his personal OnlyFans channel for just him, girl.
Ooh, she gonna be your personal.
Now she just put herself in the category of drive-by, right? She just put herself in the category of unserious relationship wise, right? Because the minute you say OnlyFans, not for me, I get what she's saying. But this Pee Wee Herman character that she got going on, it don't bode well for relationships. Because they looking at her like, man, you goofy and I'm just going to hit it and that's all. You want to be the OnlyFans? I'll be the OnlyFans character for you.
No, OnlyFans channel, child. Now you done got the guys.
The whole channel too, not just the model. The whole channel.
The whole channel. So you're gonna do all the activities.
Yeah.
All right,
with
fellas,
my
you ready?
man though.
For your man though.
Yeah.
Okay. You got to be your man to get all of these benefits.
Okay.
I got one question. Why that shit ain't work before today? Why is it, if she all that in a bag of chips, why that shit ain't worked before now? I mean, of course, women want to be the OnlyFans female for their one man, but why that shit ain't work for you? Because you single, 44, no kids. Something went wrong. You went down some avenue that wasn't correct.
Okay. Now, are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
I am on the Kendra G singles dating app.
Is that how you spell your name right there?
Yeah, without the program in the middle, but yeah.
I'm about to say Simone. I think this is spelled uniquely, so it should be easy to find. Well, there's a couple of girls that spell their name that way. To be honest.
Really?
Yeah. How old are you again?
44, but remember, I identify as 34.
You identify. Oh, you're 44.
It's gonna be 34 on there.
Oh, you put 34 on the app?
I did put 34 on the app.
And then she turned the grease up on her damn self. Listen to this shit.
Is this you right here?
That's me.
It actually says 33.
Oh, well, my birthday didn't hit yet.
Wait, you're 44?
Yeah.
So you lied and said you're 10 years younger?
Yes. Let me tell you why. Because from my experience with dating on the apps, like I'll say 44, but the people looking for a 44-year-old, they'll be like, like I don't feel like you're 44. But the people who looking for a 34-year-old.
But see, here's the thing. I get the explanation. She on this motherfucker cooking herself. Okay. Why would I get on a dating app and see a woman who says she's 33 years old? I'm attracted to her. And then when I pull her into my circle, start talking to her, have a conversation with her, she turn around and say she's 44. Now, do you think I would be felt like I would be lied to if I sat there and I listened to that bullshit right there? Do you think I would want to deal with her after that when I know the initial marker that puts people on this place, on this planet, that helps identify groups, that helps identify decades, that helps identify what person I would have or want to have a relationship with? The one thing that ties us to this world, mostly primarily, is our age on top of sex. But our age, she lying about. She lying about her age. She don't want to say that, but then again, I'm telling you, she believe this shit. Listen to her.
They relate more to me. I fit more in that mold. So it's actually more disingenuous for me to be like 44 when I know I'm not going to be coming as the average 44-year-old and what people expect. So I do explain that all to them though before we like meet up and stuff. Just like I'm out here doing it in public. Because if it was really about a lie about my age, I would have came on here and lied about it.
See, and that's why she's single. Because she doesn't see it as a lie. She doesn't see what she does is out of the norm. She thinks that's normal. Who the hell goes around and says, I'm 33, I'm 34, but I'm really 44? Nobody does that. Nobody does that unless you're cuckoo. And she on some Pee Wee Herman cuckoo shit. I know you are, but what am I bullshit? No. You ain't that cute.
So you feel as though you would be more disingenuous if you told the truth that you were 44.
But what's the truth though? Because everybody 44 in their mind, because everybody say when I say I'm 44, they be like, oh, you look younger, you don't look like that. Oh, and then
she trying to make y'all think age is subjective. Love it. Like she gonna pull you into the realm of her cuckoo. Age ain't suggestive. It's not subjective.
And they forget that I said that. They like forget that I said that. So yeah, it's more if I'm presenting myself for real. That's like a person who live in a corporate world and try to wear some hood stuff and like be in the hood. Like it's that ain't my character for real. But I'm not like I'm not hiding it on some deceitfulness. Like I'll tell somebody in a minute, hey, I'm 44, but these are strangers online who just gonna look, and that's that one site, one kill, and that's it. And I don't want that to be something that I just get judged.
You see the bullshit? What she really wants is she wants to draw people to her website, to her fan page. She wants them to be drawn to her because of the age thing that they do on those websites. And when they get there, she want to be convinced, or she want to convince them that she looks so damn good that you got to talk to me. And when they meet her in person or talk to her, then she'll explain the age, and then they'll be okay with it. I wonder how that works for her.
Off right off the bat, and it's like for other reasons, you know, beside from what I don't get dismissed for, hey, I'm 34, but hey, on the app, you know, it says I'm 34, but I'm really 44. Like I don't get no problems with that.
So why
I get more negative initial interactions when I say I'm 44 and get those people looking for a 44-year-old.
So the people that don't mind you, like once they meet you and you're still 44, why are you not with those guys? What happened?
Oh, because they don't meet the other things in the conversation.
Well, a couple things real quick.
But that's both ends though, but it's like the relationship or whatever the contact between both of us, it doesn't end because of that reason. It'll end because of something else.
Okay, well, let me jump in. Do you want kids, Simone?
I'm not really sure if I want children or not. I'm open to it. I have enough experience with kids to be a good parent, but I'm not really sure if that's what I want. And until I meet somebody, I have to meet a man who wants that too, to even have the confidence to know I'm gonna do that.
So she ain't never met no man who wanted any children. She don't think anything about the age being too old to have kids, or being too out of the norm to even entertain kids. And I get it. She didn't want any kids by herself. She didn't want to be no single mama. I get all of that. But that ain't the reason why she ain't got no kid. That ain't the reason why she ain't in no relationship. She ain't in no relationship because she on that cuckoo shit. And I can only put it that way. Ain't no way. She's an attractive woman. Why you ain't got no kids, or you ain't been in no relationship long term, you don't have a boyfriend right now, she's not unattractive. It's not like she's fat or blown out. It's not like she a baby mama. She ain't got none of those things. She got this sparkling, bubbly personality. Why is she single? Because she freaking cuckoo.
Because that's how I'm a roll. It's not like I want a baby and I want to do this on my own. It's like I can't even really consider that unless I'm with somebody that could be a father with me.
Well, let me jump in. The reason I ask that is sometimes men.
Okay, I'm gonna turn this double Dutch rub, girl. Jump in.
Simone, do you do drugs?
Huh?
Do you do drugs?
No, not at all.
This is normal.
Exactly. So if I showed up,
it ain't good. It ain't no drugs. That's normal. She's on the cuckoo train. She cooked herself a long time ago with this explanation.
On a date, like I'm 44, or I got on the phone, like I'm 44. It's like, doesn't make sense.
You being your real age doesn't make sense.
I am my real age though. It's like what's mentally 34 for me isn't mentally 34 for the masses. So when I say I'm 44 and somebody automatically told me, oh, you look young for your age or this
Hold
or that.
on, let me jump in. I want to respond to a comment.
I have an idea where like the mental disposition is.
But that's not how the world works though. That's not how that works. It would be more astonishing and more better if you went out there and said, I'm 44, but you had this beautiful, bubbly personality, and people looked at you and said, damn, you don't seem 44. You seem younger than that. Boom, right? That would be better than you running up to somebody saying, hey, I'm 34. And then I look on your driver's license and your ass is 44. Then I feel deceived. Then I feel in this matrix that you're trying to pull people into. No, most of us don't think like that. Only people think like that is cuckoo birds.
No,
I
here's
even
the
like
here,
that
but
energy like
hold
that.
on, let me jump in because someone said Kendra's uptight and doesn't get it. I actually do get it, and I don't agree. I think you should always be honest.
Oh, I get that.
Let me jump in. You should be honest with your age because you want somebody to be with you because of who you are, not because of the lie. Now,
Exactly. We
but
saying
you're-
the same thing.
no, we're not because you're 44. You're not 34, honey.
But I am 34. Okay, so a man could do this with a what? That's funny. How can a man identify with a woman? He dress and wear makeup and fake boobs, and I can't be 34 when I'm 34.
Oh, you're talking about trans people right now.
Or like anybody identifying with anything. You mean somebody could identify with that and they could make laws and stuff on that? And I'm truly like,
look at the rabbit hole. She taking people down. Look at this goofy shit. What are we talking about? Something that has nothing to do with this whole conversation. Has nothing to do with the fact that you can't accept the fact that you're 44 and you don't want to lose the advantage you have. You don't have any kids. You're attractive enough where you can get away with dealing with somebody younger, but you can't go into the relationship saying I'm 34 and you're really 44 unless you finna hide all your shit, birth certificate, driver's license, the whole nine. And seeing as how most of us ain't trying to do that, most people ain't trying to do this crap you trying to pull.
like this is my energy, this is my spirit. Like if you were to categorize me with what most people would say, oh, a 34-year-old does this and that, I'm presenting myself in the most honest way.
So I want to make sure I'm clear. You want us to honor your 34 years.
I'm not dating kids and using it as an
Simone, don't cut me off.
Yes.
Simone, don't cut me off. Let me get out what I have to say because I want to make sure I'm understanding.
Okay.
So you're saying because, we have trans people who say, I am a woman, not a man. And that is what we accept in this world. Some people don't accept it, but for the most part, trans people are accepted. You're saying because we can accept a man being a woman, we should therefore accept you being 34, not 44, because that's what you identify with, just like a trans person.
Okay. So you see what you did there? I'm not using that as the reason why. I was just using that as an example of how the mind is set up and how people think. And I was using that as an example. So it's not like, oh yeah, because trans people are out here saying this, I'm out here saying this, and I'm making some political stand. It's not a political stand. It ain't any of that. This is me. These are my ideals. And it's good that you don't agree, because people who don't agree with me doing this, those aren't the men for me. But if it's a man that's like, hey, that's a real unique characteristic and I agree with that, I think that'll help me get closer to my suitor, my appropriate suitor.
No. You ain't trying to fool nobody with this. You can't fool nobody with this. This is some goobly gop she came up with on her own. She don't want to grow old. She has missed the marker. Maybe something happened at the age of 34. Maybe she had a traumatic experience at 34 and now she don't want to move past it. Maybe she wanted to have children, have a family, and it got snatched away from her. We don't know. All we know is she on that cuckoo train, and I already told y'all about them women who don't have kids and who ain't been in no long-term relationship, how they mind work. They go all the way to the left or they go all the way to the right, and they living in the past as though a 44-year-old is good as a 34-year-old. Where, in what world is a 34-year-old going to be anywhere near, 44-year-old going to be anywhere near as good as a 34-year-old female? It don't happen. It never happens that way. You are supposed to get a man that is your age or older, and then he's supposed to look at you and say, hey, you don't even look 44. But you ain't supposed to get no 34-year-old man and he say, what the fuck? Your license say 44? And I'm over here dealing with you, and you really 44 and I'm 34. Ain't no man gonna stay. Because first of all, you're in the realm of not being able to have children. I guess you might be in that disaster age where that twilight zone where you in the middle. You can't really go to an older man because an older man ain't really looking at you, and a younger man definitely ain't looking at you. So she in that twilight zone. She trying to make it seem as though it's something else. This is goofy talk. I told y'all about these women that don't have kids and they ain't been married, they ain't been in no substantial relationship. They be on that goofy shit.
Than just going through what everybody else like and what everybody, like I fit in this is and these are my I mean, even if I'm a liar, I need to present myself as a liar on the app. I'm not, but I wouldn't say I was. But yeah, that's being honest to me.
Listen to the goobly gop. What the hell is she saying? What the hell is she saying? She turned that grease up high in the motherfucker. She sure did. Because I don't get it.
I get it. I know.
So you're okay. So you lied about your age, but you say lying about your age.
I don't see it as lying about my age.
Well, you're 44 years old.
How many years have you been here? You don't ask how many years have you been here on Earth. You say how old are you? So
no, I do ask. No, actually, I have a very famous video.
And technically,
well, I actually have a very famous
push when I was born. I wasn't there.
Well, here's the deal. I
might be 43. I might be 42. My mama might be some popular drug dealer who lied to me. I'm 34. Don't think too hard on it.
See, she done made Kendra speechless. Don't nobody even know what to say. And the only thing we can put it down to is, yeah, you said you went around a corner and your ass took off on us. I don't know how you uncook a motherfucker who cooked their own self. I don't even know how to help her. I thought I could explain this shit to y'all, but I can't even explain this shit to myself, let alone her. Let alone Kendra. That's why Kendra looking at her like, woo, child. What the hell she saying?
Oh, I'm not thinking at all. There's some paid questions. Let me just get to these paid questions. Kat said, okay, Simone, we gotta work on the over talking part, okay? Kat said, I identify as rich. There, now we both lying. Child, you don't want to start a relationship with a lie.
But you might be rich though. How do I know that? What are you associating rich with? Like if a man say I'm rich, right? And I explore him more and I'm like, oh, that don't mean you got money. Nah, but I'm rich. Let me show you what I mean by that.
She trying to drag y'all into that fucking rabbit hole that them goofy people go into. She trying to drag you into that goofy rabbit hole. Don't go down it. Because if you start to think about that shit, you be like, maybe she's correct. Hell no, she ain't correct. She wacky.
Might actually work out for me. I'm open to all possibilities, not the possibilities of like what the world view feels like is right or wrong. And I do that in the capacity of not getting arrested, not putting my hands on nobody, not being violent, not causing no public issues. So it really shouldn't be a problem.
Big Talking said mentally she's 34, short bus shorty.
Okay. Haha.
Okay.
That ain't the man for me. And he only tipped $2 to say that.
Okay. Corvetta said this is sad, went left quick.
Oh, okay.
No, my mama always told me there are some people that walk around and they ill and they don't know they ill. This is one of those people. Because you know and I know 5 minutes sitting down with this woman, you're going to look at her like, what the hell is going on? And you ain't going to hear nothing else but this shit right here. I get it. She wants to be what she's not. She wishes she was 34, but she's not. You need to live in your truth if you're really going to have an honest, upfront, decent relationship. But the minute that 34-year-old dude here that you 44 for real, he out the door because he can do better. He can choose better.
Oh, there's a lot of comments for this. Miss Mobetta said, Kendra, please ask her if she ever rode a short bus when she was a kid.
Okay. Can somebody come with some original jokes?
LII said, what's mentally 44 is not 44 for the majority of us, man. You can't make this stuff up. I'm about to retire. Okay. Damon said, why would she expect a man of integrity if she's a liar?
Exactly. She would need to find a like-minded dude that's talking this goofy shit just like her in order for her to get an actual man that's going to deal with this. Most men already think we goofy. Most men already think we on some other bullshit, right? Why would he even take you seriously? That's why she ain't got no relationship. I done told y'all, when you have to think, why is it that a fully functioning, not a blowed out female, she has a nice body, she's a beautiful woman, she has a nice smile, she has, and don't have no kids, she has all of the markers that a man is looking for, except she's 44 and she ain't never had no kids. Why is that? And she don't have no career. She don't have no career that would put her in the category of being unmarriageable, right? She don't. So why is it that she don't have nobody? It's because every time she open her mouth, she cook herself because she on the goofy train. And 5 minutes in her spirit, 5 minutes in the conversation with her is going to let you know she's on the goofy train. And ain't nobody putting up with that.
On here, you wouldn't even know I was 44 if I didn't tell you I was 44, though. I could have dead ass came up here and was like, I'm 33. You would have went on the app and nobody would have known.
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
I'm not a liar. Where is the integrity? Like, I don't get it. But okay.
Well, no, you are a liar.
Now I gotta be retarded and the short bus and all of that. But that's what I like. I like to bring out that energy in people because these are people that would have accepted me like telling the truth, but still, what does that say about their character? I still could have went on a date with any of these clowns, and it's like they talking about me, being like even if you don't like somebody, you don't have to be mean and disrespectful to them. That just show your character.
But a couple things. I mean, you can stand by what you want to stand by, and at this moment, I'm not going to argue that. You there? I guess I am wondering why.
I was never arguing with you. This
okay,
your show.
Simone, we have to. I don't want to hang up on you, but we're not going to keep over talking. So, I guess I am curious to why even tell us you were okay. Well, thank you, God.
See, she knows she was getting cooked. She know that's crazy, and somewhere in her mind, she understand that what she's saying is not the norm. And why you get on here and show your goofiness first? Why not get yourself in the position of getting you some dates? Get the men to call in, get the men to get in your DMs, do all of that. Because then you explain to him your philosophy about being 44, but really thinking you 34. That's when you're supposed to explain. You supposed to get in there or let them get in there first by what you look like, by your normal characteristics, not by this goofy shit you talking. Because they gonna say she a liar. And what I really can't get past is the fact that most of them gonna say, why do I need to go over there? Why do I need to go over there? Because I don't know what else she lying about. And that's the honest truth. Don't nobody know what else you could be lying about.